Have you ever wondered if certain habits are secretly sabotaging your quality of life? As we age, behaviors that once seemed harmless can drain our energy, strain our relationships, and limit our happiness. In today's video, we reveal 7 hidden habits that are sabotaging your quality of life and how giving them up can bring more energy, deeper joy, and a renewed sense of purpose to your life. So don't go anywhere, because the next few minutes could change the way you live the rest of your life. The first habit you need to break is accepting everything people say without question. You agree, just to avoid stress and conflict, you choose to silence your thoughts. So you smile. You nod to let it go. This happens to a lot of us, especially as we get older. Agree even when your heart whispers a different truth. But ask yourself, at what cost? Every time you say yes, when deep inside you are screaming no, you are eroding your self-esteem. You are slowly giving up a part of yourself until one day you may wake up and not even recognize who you are anymore. You may think that getting along with others is a way to avoid unnecessary stress or drama, but in silence, something much more important is slowly being lost: your self-esteem. Imagine this scenario. Your doctor suggests you take a new medication, but you're not sure. Instead of questioning the decision, you nod silently, accepting it without discussion. Or maybe a friend insists that you attend another social activity when your body needs a break. You agree, once again, burying your true feelings. Research shows that this habit is more than just emotional. It affects your physical health. According to research from the Mayo Clinic, suppressing your emotions and repeatedly agreeing against your will can increase your stress levels, raise your blood pressure, and even weaken your immune system. This habit of silent acceptance doesn't protect you. It actually harms you. It erodes your confidence and independence until one day you wake up and wonder, who have I become? It's time to take back your voice. Today, right now, make decisions based on your values and beliefs, not those of others. Ask questions openly. Be polite, but firm in saying no when you feel you need to. Your opinion matters. It's part of who you are as a person. Your voice matters. Your truth deserves to be heard. Don't let anyone, not even yourself, silence it any longer. Take back control and watch your confidence and well-being grow as you boldly step into this new chapter of your life. Will you make the decision to change your habit of accepting everything people say without question? Next up, another hard habit to admit, especially if you've been feeling more and more distant from others lately. Stay tuned. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to stay home? Maybe you feel safer by not hanging out, not answering your phone, letting friendships slip away. I get it. Going out can be exhausting, especially as we get older. But the harsh truth is, that sense of safety is quietly robbing you of joy, connection, the essence of living. Then one day, you wake up to coffee mugs scattered around the kitchen, silent phones that never ring, quiet dinners alone, night after night. It creeps into your life quietly until one morning you wake up and wonder, will anyone notice if I'm not here? You're not the only one who's ever felt this way. Studies show that loneliness can have serious consequences, not only affecting your emotions, but also your physical health. According to experts, prolonged isolation increases the risk of heart disease, depression, and even cognitive decline. The human mind craves connection, like our lungs crave air. It is an essential part of staying healthy and feeling alive. When you isolate yourself from the world, you are denying your mind and body the nutrients they need to thrive. I know it can be easy to withdraw, especially when your energy levels are low or when you feel like you don't have as much in common with others as you used to. Your life experiences, stories, and wisdom can be treasures that others need to hear. Don't underestimate the power of connection, even if it's just a simple chat over a cup of coffee or a phone call with an old colleague. When you isolate yourself, loneliness is like a slow poison, eroding not only your emotional health, but also your physical health. It seeps into every aspect of your life without you even realizing it. It may start as a quiet feeling of loneliness, but over time, it can turn into a deep sadness, a sense that something essential is missing from your life. But there are many solutions. Connection doesn't have to be in a crowd. It's never too late to connect with the people around you, whether it's family, old coworkers. Just taking a small step outside your comfort zone can spark joy again. Don't wait for others to come to you. Be proactive in cultivating relationships that bring you joy. Join that gathering. Say yes to that invitation you've been avoiding. Pick up the phone and call that friend you've been missing out on. Maybe join a community group or take a class. Even the smallest interactions nourish your mind in profound ways. You may find that the joy, peace, and fulfillment you've been searching for is closer than you think. Every connection, no matter how small, has huge benefits for your heart, mind, and spirit. These moments of connection, laughter, and shared stories nourish your soul in ways you may not even realize. They remind you that you're part of something bigger, that your life still has much to offer, and that you're still valued. So if you find yourself pulling away from people or skipping social activities because it feels like too much effort or you feel disconnected, it's time to stop. Here's a thought that might surprise you. When you reconnect with others, you're not just helping yourself, you're sharing wisdom. Human interaction is one of the true secrets to aging gracefully, to living with joy and purpose even in your later years. You deserve to receive it and spread the stories of your life. And next, another important habit, change you may be ignoring, that could impact your health that you've ever made. If you found this helpful for yourself or a loved one, please share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe to our channel. It means a lot to us. And if you do this for me, I promise that my team and I will do everything we can to make this show even better for you. Deal? Have you ever thought, why bother? I'm old and nothing's going to change. This mindset is one of the most dangerous and discouraging traps we fall into as we age. Or perhaps you believe that getting older means taking care of yourself is no longer important. This thinking can prevent you from enjoying life to the fullest. You may think that exercise won't help, that eating healthy is pointless, or that going to the doctor isn't important. But none of this is true. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, it's never too late to take care of your body. Even small changes can make a big difference in your life. Taking short walks, stretching, or practicing simple balance exercises can significantly improve your mobility and reduce your risk of falling. These simple activities help maintain your independence and strength, making everyday tasks easier. Don't underestimate these actions. They can change your life. What you eat also has a huge impact on how you feel every day. A diet full of nutrients, whole foods, and plenty of water can boost your energy levels and reduce daily aches and pains. Eating healthy also helps prevent chronic diseases that are common in older adults, like diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Imagine feeling better, having more energy, and knowing that you're giving your body exactly what it needs to thrive. Taking care of your physical health isn't just good for your body. It has a huge impact on your emotional health. Prioritizing your health sends a powerful message that you matter. It reminds you that there's so much more to life to enjoy. A healthier body leads to a clearer mind, improved self-esteem, and a more positive outlook. You'll feel more empowered, more confident, and more alive. And who doesn't want that? This isn't about turning back the clock or pretending you're younger. It's about honoring the amazing body that has carried you through life by taking the care it deserves. It means ensuring that the years ahead are filled with vitality, energy, and a sense of well-being. By taking care of your health, you're investing in your future, allowing yourself to enjoy the activities, experiences, and relationships that make life meaningful. Don't tell yourself that it's too late or that the changes won't matter. Every small step you take toward better health, whether it's walking more, eating balanced meals, or finally scheduling those overdue doctor's visits, brings you closer to a life filled with joy and freedom. Your health is a precious gift that you can nurture at any age. Don't give up on yourself right now. You deserve to feel your best and experience everything life has to offer. If you're still watching this video and find this information helpful, please comment 3 below to let me know you're here. And now, we move from the body to the heart. Memories become chains instead of stories. They start to rob us of the present. Stay tuned. Have you ever found yourself flipping through old photo albums, feeling a bittersweet feeling in your heart, wishing you could go back to those moments? But the harsh truth is that if you are living your life through faded photographs, you are missing out on the vivid reality that is happening around you right now. You cannot escape the memories of smiles frozen in time, echoes of laughter that once filled the rooms of your house, faces that you miss so much, adventures that feel like they happened yesterday, but now seem so far away. It is comforting, but it is also heartbreaking. Because while memories are beautiful treasures, they can also become shackles, preventing you from fully embracing today. Living only in memories, no matter how sweet they are, keeps you trapped in a place that no longer exists. The sad thing is that it blinds you to the joys, opportunities, and experiences that are still waiting for you. As we get older, many of us fall into the belief that our best days are behind us and the excitement of life is over. You may find yourself thinking about people you used to know, things you wish you had done differently, or even opportunities you missed. Regret can be a powerful force that clouds the present, making it seem less vibrant than the past. You can't change the past. None of us can. But you can decide how to live today. You can choose to make the most of every conversation and every opportunity that presents itself. When you allow yourself to be stuck in the past, you are essentially saying no to the future, to the beautiful, unknown possibilities that still lie ahead. A recent study by Harvard psychologists found that older adults who focus too much on the past report lower satisfaction and increased feelings of loneliness. Why? Because dwelling on the past makes the present seem less meaningful, overshadowing new experiences and potential happiness. But here's the great news. The past is a place to visit, not a place to live. You still have chapters left to write in your life story. Think of today not as an end, but as an opportunity. There are laughs to share, people to meet, hobbies to explore, and adventures just around the corner. Honor your past wholeheartedly. Cherish those precious moments, but don't let them blind you to the wonders that are happening right now. Every morning is a new opportunity to create new memories. You can't rewrite yesterday, but today, this very moment is yours to shape in any way you choose. So ask yourself, what wonderful experiences might you discover if you put down those faded photos, walked out the door, and truly began to live in this extraordinary present? Life continues to bring gifts no matter what your age, but you have to be open to receiving them. Whether it's trying a new hobby, learning a skill you've always been curious about, or even making new friends, every day brings an opportunity to grow and be joyful. It's never too late to start a new story, one filled with things that bring you peace and happiness. But you have to leave the past where it belongs, in your memories, without letting it control your present. If you're still watching this video and found this information helpful, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. Next, let's talk about the cost of constantly sacrificing your happiness for the sake of others. Stay tuned. The fifth thing you need to stop doing is sacrificing your own happiness and health for the sake of others. Many people see this as noble or necessary, especially if you've always been a caregiver, believing that your worth is tied to how much money you give or how many people you help. However, constantly putting the needs of others above your own means losing yourself. Over time, you become dependable, always there, always available. And slowly, without realizing it, you train everyone around you to believe that your needs are less important. Perhaps you've spent years taking care of your family, your children, grandchildren, or spouse, putting your own dreams, health, and happiness on hold, believing that your time will come later. Meet Susan, 68, a mother of 3 and grandmother of 7. Susan has spent decades taking care of others. When her children were young, she put her dream of painting on hold, always thinking, someday it will be my turn. But the years passed, and her children grew up. But somehow, someday never came. Susan's schedule was packed, not with art classes or quiet afternoons, but with endless responsibilities. Until one morning, she woke up exhausted, realizing that no one really saw her sacrifice. She had become invisible. This realization is not uncommon. In fact, a recent survey found that nearly 70% of seniors reported feeling unappreciated or unnoticed by family members despite their significant contributions to care and support. Now, that moment has come. Your happiness is as important as anyone else's. Constant self-sacrifice often causes others to take your generosity for granted, to see it as the norm. It's not because they don't care. It's because you've trained them to see your needs as secondary. After a lifetime of giving, it's time to give back. Take that trip you've always wanted, indulge in your hobbies, and take a break without feeling guilty. You're not a machine built to serve others. You're a human being who deserves care, love, and joy. Stop giving yourself endlessly. You've done enough. Turn some of your love and care inward. Enough is enough with disabling your need to please others. You may painfully realize that the people you have sacrificed for often go about their lives without acknowledging or reciprocating your efforts. This realization can create resentment, starting small but growing over time. After years of giving, you may find that the appreciation and support you hoped for does not come as expected. Continuing on this path of self-sacrifice is physically and emotionally draining, eventually leaving you wondering, what about me? When will I ever live for myself? Breaking this cycle is essential. Prioritizing your needs is not selfish. It's important self-love. Take responsibility for your own happiness and let others handle theirs. Stop carrying everyone else's burdens. You deserve a life filled with peace, joy, and freedom on your terms. Give yourself permission today. Next, a habit that almost no one talks about that makes you vulnerable. You may be surprised at what I reveal. Have you ever thought that asking for help or admitting that you're tired means you're weak? Well, that's one of the biggest myths holding seniors back, and it's something you need to stop doing right now. You've spent your whole life building, achieving, and maintaining independence. You've always been the person everyone relied on. Now, as you age, your body is whispering, or sometimes screaming, that it needs a break. But instead of listening, you're trying to push through as if you were still in your 40s. The fact is, ignoring your physical and emotional limitations doesn't show strength. It shows denial. And denial can lead to dangerous consequences. Just last year, a close friend of mine, a fiercely independent woman in her late 60s, refused to ask for help moving furniture around her house. She didn't want to bother anyone. The result? A serious back injury landed her in the hospital. This is not uncommon. According to the CDC, falls and overexertion injuries send more than 3 million older adults to the emergency room each year. Most of these incidents could have been avoided simply by recognizing your limits and asking for help. Now, let's reframe this mindset together. Choosing to recognize your limits is not giving up. It's raising the bar. You're trading exhaustion for energy, pain for comfort, and stress for peace. This isn't weakness. It's wisdom. You've earned the right to prioritize your health and well-being over proving that you can still do it all. Think of it this way. Would you rather say no today and enjoy tomorrow, or stubbornly say yes and risk losing many tomorrows to activities you truly love? Your worth is not determined by your ability to lift heavy boxes or maintain a crazy pace. Your worth is not tied to what you can do physically. It's tied to the amazing person you have become over the years. And no amount of slowing down will change that. This doesn't mean you should stop doing the things you love, but it's important to adjust those activities to the current realities of your body and mind. Knowing your limits is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of true wisdom. It takes strength and courage to admit that certain things may no longer work for you, and that's okay. So the next time your body signals that it has reached its limits, listen. When you feel emotionally overwhelmed, reach out for help. There's incredible power in knowing when to take a break, ask for help, or simply slow down. You're not giving up on age. You're embracing your best, healthiest self. Remember, your goal isn't to live your life exactly as you did decades ago. Your goal is to live fully, safely, and joyfully right now. By respecting your boundaries, you can continue to do what you love with less risk and more joy. So let go of this false belief, embrace your boundaries, and give yourself the freedom to grow. If you found this helpful, leave a comment below and enter the number year to let me know you're here. Next, we'll talk about a deep human need that doesn't go away with age unless we let it. Stay tuned. Emotional activity never expires. Intimacy never gets old. Love is here to stay. You may have heard whispers, or even believed, that intimacy fades with age. You may have thought it's a closed chapter, but the truth is, you're never too old to love, and you're certainly never too late to be passionate. Unfortunately, many people neglect this part of their lives out of shame, fear, or the belief that they're no longer qualified for it. But let me tell you, nothing could be further from the truth. The truth is, when approached with a healthy mindset, intimacy remains a powerful source of pleasure, emotional connection, and physical health at any age. Sadly, one of the main barriers that prevents many older adults from embracing it is social and internal prejudice. Society has led us to believe that emotional activity is something reserved for young people, as if it is a privilege that diminishes or disappears with age. But this is a lie that robs so many people of an important and fulfilling part of their lives. The most important thing to remember is that your emotional activity is yours. It is not something that disappears with age. It will always be a part of who you are. And no matter how old you are, you deserve to experience love, pleasure, and connection. There is no right age for intimacy, and there is certainly no age limit for desire. So stop believing the myth that you are past this stage of life. Embrace it with the wisdom and confidence that comes with age, and you will find that it can continue to bring joy, fulfillment, and meaning to your life, no matter what stage you are in. Plus, the benefits of sex in old age go far beyond the immediate pleasure it provides. Research continues to show that maintaining an active sex life can significantly improve your health and well-being. It's not just about emotional connection. Physical intimacy has tangible, long-term benefits for your body and mind. Regular sex can improve your mental health, boost your immune system, and even reduce your risk of heart disease. How cool is that? Just by having sex, you're helping your body build resilience and vitality. That's right. The physical act itself releases endorphins and oxytocin, natural chemicals your body produces to help you feel happy and emotionally connected. So intimacy isn't just good for your relationship. It's essential for your physical and emotional health. You deserve pleasure, not just the goal. So stop avoiding intimacy. Start embracing the joy, comfort, and connection it brings. Your age is not a barrier, but an invitation to explore deeper, more fulfilling love. Are you ready to experience all the beauty that intimacy can still bring? Remember that intimacy is an essential part of who you are and should continue to be a source of joy, comfort, and fulfillment no matter how old you are. Life doesn't stop, and life's pleasures, whether emotional, intellectual, or physical, don't have to stop either. As we wrap up today's conversation, let's pause for a powerful moment of reflection. These are habits that for years may have seemed harmless or even necessary, but as we age, they can become obstacles to a full and happy life. The truth is, this stage of life is not about slowing down or giving up. It's about embracing a new kind of freedom, a new phase filled with opportunities to live richly and wisely. By stopping these 7 things now, you can begin the journey to regaining control of your life. You can rediscover the power of living intentionally, making choices that prioritize your happiness, health, and autonomy. Aging is not the end. It's a new chapter, a time to live with wisdom, self-care, and above all, joy. Whether it's the joy of deep conversation, the satisfaction of learning something new, or the comfort of intimacy, this stage of life has great potential for fulfillment. So embrace it. Take these lessons to heart and make this time in your life as full, joyful, and enriching as you deserve. As we come to the end of this video, I hope you find value in the insights we've shared on how to embrace life more fully as you age. These 7 habits, if left unchecked, can get in the way of living a truly joyful and fulfilling life. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What have you learned from my story? What steps are you taking to stay strong, independent, and healthy as you age? Your thoughts matter, and I encourage you to share your experiences in the comments below. Reading your stories not only inspires me, but also helps others in this community who may be facing similar difficult decisions. If you find today's video interesting, don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Your support is very important to us. Remember to watch the next video that appears on your screen. You will definitely like the content we bring. Please leave a comment about the country you want us to explore next. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.